Hey there, my lovely people, empaths and highly sensitive people, my followers and clients. Wishing you a great, wonderful Sunday. May it be filled with blessings. So this video is about simple steps to maintaining your balance as an empath or as a highly sensitive person. So if you have been following me in my work on my YouTube channel, then you know that I give you guys these coaching and guidance videos, and this is a very important topic because so many people just lack their inner balance, inner peace, inner strength. They are not connected to their higher selves when they are living day to day. So, of course, as a coach, as a spiritual coach, that is one of the topics that I talk about and that I teach, because everyone, every single person on this planet, in this universe, needs to have their inner balance, their inner peace. And you need to have it every single day, even though you can have bad days and necessarily you don't always feel that balanced. But this video is here to coach you, to help you with this process. So if you are wanting to work on this, then do watch this video and give me a comment or a question or anything that comes up. I would love to have them, by the way. And give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate that very much. So there are 6 steps that I'm about to tell you in this process to creating and maintaining that inner balance. So the step 1 is to feel the trigger, because we all have some triggers in life. Usually they come up in relationships or possibly at workplaces. So you have to be recognizing and feeling your triggers first before you can know where you need that balance, because those triggers tell you what you need to heal. So first you need to take a look inward and really recognize where you're being triggered and what that trigger is. What is it telling you? How does it make you feel? Because you want to be healing that, and you should be healing that, because you cannot carry your triggers around with you, especially as a sensitive person, empath, high sensitive person. It is very hard for you to live your life like that, to be carrying those toxic triggers within you, and they are only there to tell you, to remind you what you need to heal. Because if you want to be creating inner balance and inner peace, then you need to be healing them, of course. So it is a big part of that process. So yes, you need to be feeling them and recognizing them first, and noticing that that is the place where you definitely need that balance. You want to work on that. And step 2 is setting boundaries with people. And setting boundaries is such an important topic. I'm sure that you might know already, or if you don't know what a boundary is, boundary is something that you need to set every single day in your life when you're dealing with people, you're dealing with situations, things that you need to handle, because in a way we are always testing each other, And in a way, you know, universe is always testing us. Universe is sending us these daily battles that we need to deal with. So boundaries are so important in your daily life. So not only do you need to recognize and heal your triggers, but also you need to be setting boundaries with other people, and with situations, what you're willing to tolerate and what you don't tolerate. Like, for example, if somebody is bugging you online, it is your responsibility to take care of yourself and to block that person, for example. Or it can be anything else that you might be dealing with in your daily life, and you're bothered by that, and you're thinking, like, what should I do about this? So there is a sign that you need to set a boundary. If somebody is really triggering and bothering you, you really notice that, okay, I need to set a boundary here. I need to speak my truth. I need to be my authentic self here and own my responsibility of my feelings and of my life and of my rights. And I need to speak up. I need to be honest with myself. I need to be honest with this person or with these people. And that is how you are setting that boundary. So it definitely involves every single situation in your life where you need to set that boundary. There can be so many situations in the daily life where we need to be setting this. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I forgot to do a few things here. So, yeah. So setting boundaries, it is so important. And please know that this is not like a one overnight miracle change in your life. Setting boundaries can be a long process to learn to implement. If you are, especially if you are like me, you're a very kind and sensitive person and you just want good things for others. But some people might try to take advantage of you, etc. So it can be a long journey to be learning how to set your boundaries. But the more you listen to yourself and the more you are your authentic self, just speaking up for yourself, you know, and don't care what others think, then it gets easier. It definitely gets easier. And then step 3 is self-care and self-love. So of course, this is also a daily process that you need to be taking care of yourself in every way possible, you know, exercise, sleep, eating, you know, daily habits, basic daily habits, because there you are building your day, you know, especially what you do in the morning. It matters very much how you start your day, in what mood, and what do you want to focus on. So self-care and self-love are so important, and they also help you create your inner balance, your inner peace. How do you take care of yourself? When you take care of yourself enough, it is a lot easier to deal with all of the daily challenges and whatever might come through, because then you are actually implementing that balance, and then you will notice that you will feel differently about something. For example, something so challenging might not feel so challenging because your inner balance is so good at that state, for example. So that is the difference. So the more you take care of yourself, the easier it is for you to deal with daily life. The more you can really love yourself, you can, you know that you are enough and you are worthy, and you love yourself, and you're loving yourself, by showing yourself that you're caring for yourself. So don't forget that either. And step 4 is to have your own toolbox. So I wanted to pick this word here because I'm just loving this toolbox word. I've been using it lately on my work because I think it describes so well that you have to have your own mental and emotional toolbox where you can turn to when something gets tough. You know, how do you take care of yourself? And of course, this is part of the self-care, self-love in that way as well, because everything comes together. So your self-care routines can, for example, be your toolbox, or whatever just makes you feel more relaxed and more peaceful and more happy, more balanced. That whatever comes to you, no matter what challenges come to you, you can trust and you can know that it will pass too. It will pass, and that you create your own reality, and you can lean on to all of the trust and to all of the balance within you, that is there. So that is why I call it your toolbox, because it's like a box of tools that you can use when you need some help, when you feel like your mind is going like, oh my goodness, I need help now. And then you can remember that, okay, I can help myself. I can help myself in this situation. I'm smart and I know enough, and I know how it is. I know how this situation is, and I can definitely help myself here. And that thought alone can be your toolbox. But, pick your own, create your own toolbox so that it's easier to deal with anything, Then step 5 is to take back all your power every single day. It is so important for us sensitive people to be taking back our power every single day. I have really learned it over these years that we need to be doing that every day, that we cannot just do it sometimes. And once you do it, you call your power back every single day, or like, for example, after conflict or anything that felt like it just threw you off your chair in a way. Every time you do that, that is also your toolbox practice. And I love to use that nowadays. So I literally call my power back, because everything is energy, and your power and you are energy as well. So you can always, always, always affirm that you call your power back. So you don't have to let that awful, terrible, difficult situation, whatever happened, you don't have to let it have the best of you, You can call your power back. So keep it within you, don't give it to others. And step 6, decide that you will have your balance no matter what happens. So simply, if you just take all these steps and implement them, and then decide that, okay, I will have my balance no matter what happens. I have my balance, I have my inner peace, I have my inner worth, I have my inner self-love, and I have my toolbox, and I know how to take care of myself. When you have all of these set up within you, within your brain, it will show in your daily life, and you will feel the change. And it is like this miraculous shift that is happening. So you will really notice a difference. I can tell you from personal experience that you will start to feel the difference. So you just want to lock that in, just decide that, okay, I will be balanced no matter what happens, no matter what this person does or thinks or says, or what anybody says or thinks, or, what weather it is, or, it can take practice. Like all of these steps, they take practice, but you can get there. If you decide that you want to have that balance, you will get there. So basically, this is the most powerful step, step 6, the last step, that you just decide to have that balance. And also I wanted to add that I hope you know that the outside world never defines you. You define you, who you are. You know yourself. You can get to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can always get to know yourself better. You can know where your boundaries go, and you have to, because otherwise people can really get to your nerves. People can be so triggering, etc. They will take advantage of a kind person, and they will betray your trust, and all those bad things. So but you don't have to give them that power. You can choose to have your own power to yourself, to have that inner peace, inner balance every single day in your life, every second of your life. So this was the video today. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching, whenever you're watching this and wherever you're watching this from, and sending you guys so much love and light as usual. And yeah, tomorrow is a new week with new opportunities, and I hope that you will take it how it happens if you're watching this video now that I'm posting it. But and in any case, wishing you great coming days, and know that you can always contact me if you want to have private coaching with me. That is always possible. You can send me an email or contact me. All of the information is below in the description box. So read that text and get in touch. I'm happy to help you. Thank you. Namaste.